What's up, guys? Today we will be checking out the POCO X3. We're gonna go ahead and unbox and check it out. It's a new phone from Xiaomi, and it has the Snapdragon 8S Gen 3, which is very interesting. So it's a very powerful phone here for this price point of $339 here. So let's go ahead and get this guy out the box here. So I do really like these POCO phones as a pretty good alternative to people who don't like old flagships and they just want something brand new, right? This is pretty cheap and pretty powerful. So in the box, of course, we get a case. And something that I always love with Xiaomi is that they still are giving you accessories in the box, unlike Samsung with their mid-rangers pretty much giving you nothing. So you get a nice case to protect your phone with, and you even get the charger in the box here. You have the 90-watt charger on board. So, you know, just a great unboxing experience in 2024 compared to what you get these days. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this phone out of the plastic here. Let's go ahead and get this off. Now this feels like an all plastic phone here. It is IP64, dust and water resistant as well too. And I think the phone still looks really good. I really like the design and the color on here. Now I'm not completely against plastic. You know, I have some people who really like the plastic because, you know, it doesn't crack as easy as glass here. But hardware wise, it feels okay. Definitely very light feeling phone though as well too. And I do love the camera design on here as well too. So let's go ahead and boot this up. Alright, so let's check out the display on the POCO F6 here. It's pretty nice and very slim bezels on here as well too. So that's really impressive for this price device. But you do have an AMOLED display. It's at 6.67 inches, and then you also have a 1220 by 2712 resolution display at 446 for the PPI here. So it's a pretty nice looking display, very nice and bright and vibrant. You get 1200 nits peak brightness on here, so visibility outdoors is pretty decent as well too. And it is HDR10 plus as well with Dolby Vision. So again, I have no issues with the panel on here. Again, it's 120 Hertz as well. So it's pretty nice. It's pretty much close to a flagship quality display here. The only thing is, I guess that's not making it a flagship quality, the panel, is that it's not LTPO. I think it goes down to 30 frames from what I was seeing, the lowest, but other than that, it's still a very good panel here for the most part. Very nice vibrant screen on here for sure. Gaming performance on here is really good, guys. You can see we got smooth ultra extreme on PUBG here, and it's just blazing fast. It's instantly fast. So this is definitely a gaming phone with the Snapdragon 8S Gen 3 here. You have the Adreno 735. The base model also has a really good amount of storage. It's 256 gigs and 8 gigs of RAM on the base model. So this thing is just really fast. I like that you get a bunch of storage out of the box here, and it would be nice if they put SD card support on this phone. I think that would take it over the top, but overall I'm not complaining about performance here at all. This phone has been really smooth, you know, running on top of Android 14 with the MIUI skin on here. So again, if you're a gamer and you kind of don't like old flagships, I mean, this is well optimized for PUBG and Call of Duty and pretty much anything else. So this pretty much has a, you know, a flagship chipset in it for the most part here. And I'll go ahead and show you guys the Geekbench scores here as well. Pull it up so you guys can compare. These were just ran. So you guys see here are your Geekbench scores. You can kind of see what device it compares to. So pretty much it's has the same score as the Galaxy S23 Ultra here. And then for your multi-core, you can see it's kind of up there again with almost with the S23 Ultra as well. So you can pretty much see that score wise, this thing is a very powerful phone for this price point at $339. Let's check out the speakers at max volume. The speakers sound pretty good, pretty decent. I think the bass is a little bit muddy for me though. So there's a good amount of bass here. It's just not as clear as I would like it to. But again, for this price point, not bad at all. This phone does have the fingerprint scanner as well, which works really well. It's an optical one. No issues with this one at all. And then you can also take advantage of your face unlock as well too. All right, so my first impressions of the cameras are pretty good. This phone does have pretty nice cameras for the most part from what I'm seeing. It's got a 50 megapixel standard and an 8 megapixel ultra wide. It can shoot in 4K 60 with a 20 megapixel selfie that only shoots in 1080 60 though. So the overall images themselves were actually pretty good. They were very nice with the colors, and also you do get pretty good detail with these shots as well too, with the ultra wide as well. Zooming in the shots, like, since there's no telephoto lenses, it's just okay. It's only going to, crop in the main lens, but it was decent. Low light photos were actually pretty decent as well too. So I was not disappointed with the cameras. I thought the video also was pretty solid, good dynamic range, good detail as well. And it's basically, it's going to give you, mid-range photography for the most part. So yeah, so I thought the pictures actually came out pretty nice. So what do you guys think? Now, battery life is supposed to be really good on this phone. This is something that, of course, I'm gonna have to test out a little bit more. But this has a pretty big battery at 5,000 milliamps as well too. And just using it, just watching the way it drains, I can tell that this is easily gonna be an all-day phone for battery life. And plus, Xiaomi always gets, bonus points for not only including the charger in the box, but this has very good charging speeds at 90 watts as well too. So it can go from, I believe, 0 to 135 minutes, which is really impressive. So that is pretty much it. Overall, I'm really liking the POCO F6 here. I think it's a very good alternative for people who don't like older flagships. It's very powerful, very well optimized for gaming as well too. And let me know what you guys think.